on, I gotta get the Pokemon on the screen. Especially today. Especially today. Please, Pokemon load. Oh, right. I have also fixed up my model slightly, so the ears are now properly responding. The Porygon better be top tier. But trust me, we will get to it, and it will be rated quite favorably. But yeah, I've updated the model, so now this model's ears react to like blinking and stuff. But we have a lot of Pokemon to get through, so I don't want to waste a lot of time. We gotta jump right into it. Bulbasaur. Okay, I will also go over the tiers. The best obviously means the best. I love it, and some of my favorite Pokemons. It's alright. It's alright. I'm not a big fan, means that I don't really like it. And then we will discuss aesthetic alt forms later. So I will specify here. Aesthetic alt forms are basically like any alt form of a Pokemon that doesn't like come with any kind of change. So like the cast form alt forms are not aesthetic because they like change the type and stuff. But like the different types of Furfrou are absolutely just aesthetic. In hell right now? Oh no! Oh no! Got a 100% Battle Network line. Oh no! Alright, so let's get started. First up, Bulbasaur. I love Bulbasaur. I love the entire Bulbasaur line, but I like Mega Venusaur just a little more. It's one of my favorites. Gigantamax Venusaur, it's alright. I don't like it as much. Charmander, it's alright. Okay, so I understand this is not a hot take. I'm very tired of seeing Charizard everywhere, though. Charizard X is cool. Charizard Y is alright. No. Gigantamax Charizard is no. It's no. I can't like realistically say anything. Charmander isn't even good in Sunshine. Yeah, but look at how cute it is. Look at how cute it is. And then I like the Charmeleons. Charmeleons like that nice shade of red. Like, I genuinely, like, actually enjoy Charmeleon more than I do Charizard. Like, even, like, recent biases aside, I've always enjoyed it aesthetically more. Squirtle. It's absolutely the anime carrying it, but I love Squirtle's entire line. This is another good one. Looks at Charmander holding a super sucker. No! G-Max Blastoise, I would say, is like the least offensive of all of them, but it's still just alright. You could solo Gen 1 with Squirtle. You can! That's true! Let me see, what else? Caterpie. Caterpie is alright. It's not my favorite, like, regional bug, but there's nothing wrong with it. I will say I like Gigantamax Butterfree, at least from an aesthetic standpoint, and also because, like, Butterfree and Beedrill, of all things, are not Pokemon that I would have expected to get, like, anything. But the fact that they get something is great. It's a similar deal with Pidgey, Pidgeotto, and Pidgeot. There's nothing necessarily wrong with them, they're alright. Rattata just belongs in the top percentage. I'm sorry. Like, everything else related to Rattata is alright. But Rattata just belongs there, if for no other reason than the meme. Spearow, Fearow, I largely have no opinion on. They're fine. They're alright. What's the thing the guy says? I mean, it's alright, like... Ekans is fine. I like Arbok a bit more, though, because of the anime. Like, absolutely. Pikachu in a vacuum is fine. Cosplay Pikachu is better, though. However, so here's the thing. Cosplay Pikachu is technically just an aesthetic alt to regular Pikachu, as are all of these. You can argue that, oh, some of them come with, like, slightly different moves. I don't care. However, in terms of cosplay Pikachu, I actually do have favorites. We have evolved past the need for Pikachu. Cosplay Pikachu is the only kind of Pikachu that we need, and here are my ratings for the different cosplay Pikachus. They're for the different contests, and I think it's really cool that they all learn unique moves, and those moves are actually kind of good for a lot of them, so I think it's really cool. Big. I'm not a big fan. I'm not a fan of Big. So here's the thing. Partner Pikachu and Partner Eevee are technically different Pokemon because I'm pretty sure they have different stats and move pools from regular Pikachu, which I don't care for. Regular Raichu is fine. Alolan Raichu, however, I love it. Sandshrew and Sandslash I really like. I think they're very cool. I like Sandslash slightly more. How many times do you think I'm gonna end up, like, getting tongue twisted before the end of this? I can absolutely see that it's gonna happen. Nidoran, Nidorina, Nidoqueen, they're okay. I do like Nidoking. I like Nidoking the slight bit more that, like, bumps it out of the air. I love Clefairy and Clefable. I love them. There is nothing wrong with them. Let's see, what else? Both Vulpix and Ninetales are very pretty as well. Although I wouldn't say they're in It's Cool. They're not in the absolute, like top, like, you know. Jigglypuff is here because of the anime. I have no opinion on Wigglytuff. I kind of like Zubat. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Like, I know there's the meme of everyone getting annoyed by Zubat, but Nidoking is based. Thank you. Golbat is fine, but I like Zubat a little bit. Oddish. Oddish is cool. Gloom's alright. Vileplume's good. Okay, so here's the thing. I had a Paris in my very first playthrough of Pokemon Fire Red ever. And then, like, it and Parasect completely dropped off my radar until Pokemon Legends Arceus, where apparently everyone was getting, like, viciously assaulted by these. And I just thought it was really funny that these little guys are just like, my time is now. They just all collectively decided, today I will remind them. Venonat, Venomoth, I don't have any major opinion on. Diglett and Dugtrio is kind of the same. Like, they're not bad. I just have no personal attachment to them. Alright, so here we go. Regular Meowth is cool. They're actually, all the Meowths are cool. What am I talking about? Then I do have to put Garfield Cat in It's Cool, but regular Persian is just kind of It's alright. Psyduck is cool. I actually really like Golduck a lot. Like, I think Golduck is super underrated as a Pokemon. We're gonna end up scrolling a lot by the end of this. Neutral opinion on Mankey. Primeape has been kind of cool. Growlithe. Other Growlithe. Arcanine. Other Arcanine. I don't think I need to explain myself for that one. They're just cool. I like the Poliwag line. I also like the Abra line. And I do like especially that the Mega is just more spoon. Let's see. Machop. Machop is fine. Machoke is fine. Machamp is super cool, and I never realized it until I was playing Pokemon Tournament. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the coolest dude. Gigantamax Machamp is alright though. But, like, I don't have any major opinion.
Aurum is Gary Oak.
What do you mean by this? What do you mean I'm Gary Oak? What did you mean by this, Oshi? Also, thank you for the 10 bits to say that I'm Gary Oak. What is this? Oh! Is it because... Is it because I have Arcanine and then Machamp? Does Gary have a Machamp? I don't think he does. I might be remembering wrong. Oh, he does! Oh, nice! Bellsprout. I had a Bellsprout in my first Crystal playthrough, I think. And it was pretty good. I enjoyed it a lot. Okay, let's not beat around the bush. We stand in technical solidarity. We'll talk about those later. It's just full of Pikachus. Yeah, so this category is going exclusively for alt forms that are just aesthetic. They are like there's no like major change to the Pokemon. Like maybe they come with a different move. Like the event Pikachus will come with like, I don't know, like maybe one of them has Volt Tackle, which regular Pikachus can still kind of get. But like nothing about them changes. A regular cosplay Pikachu without any costumes is more or less just a normal Pikachu. Geodude. I think the Geodude line is fine. I don't have any major opinion on it. Same with the Ponytail line. Just kind of, I think because a lot of the things is said that before you chose Machamp. Oh, I see what you mean. It's a dumpster of promo choose, cosplay choose, and palette swaps. Okay. Yes. But no, cosplay Pikachu is like actually good. Whereas like I love some of the cosplay Pikachus. Like actually genuinely. Speaking of Pokemon that I love, everything related to Slowpoke. All of them. I love them so much. I like the Magnemite line as well. I'm not gonna go diving down for like the later evolutions. We'll get to them when we get to them. Farfetch'd. I don't know why is Galarian Farfetch'd just in the Galar Dex? Surely not. What do you mean? Farfetch'd is fine. I gotta put Houndoom in the proper spot now as well. Hold on. Scroll to the bottom, find it. Galarian Farfetch'd and Mega Houndoom. Absolutely love Magnemite Magneton. They could have left him at 2. I mean, yeah. I think Magnezone is cool. I like it in the one movie that it's in. Doduo, I like Dodrio. I think it's kind of cool, but Doduo just feels like weirdly incomplete, if that makes sense. And I get like that's to an extent that's kind of the point of the like evolution line, but yeah. Derpy Circle Boys, yes. Seal and Dugong. So there was a Dugong in the first pack of Pokemon cards that I ever opened, and that actually also will influence my opinion on a couple other Pokemon on this list, but, yeah. I think the first pack of Pokemon cards that I opened was, like, all Kanto Pokemon, because I remember it was, like, Dugong, I got, like, Kabutops, Electabuzz. I don't remember how long ago it was, though. Alright, so chat, hear me out. Alolan Muck specifically is actually one of my favorites. I love its typing, I love its colors, I love it. It's so cool. Sheller's alright. I think Cloyster's kinda cool. Ghastly's entire line is going and love it. including all the Gengar alts. Gengar is the one Pokemon that I don't mind getting oversaturated. Because look at him. Look at him. It's Gengar. How can you not love Gengar? Onix, I feel like, is kind of a letdown. But I wouldn't say I actively dislike it. Drowsy and Hypno give me, kind of uncomfortable vibes, especially because of, the one side quest in Fire Red and Leaf Green. Let me think about it. Because I guess it is kind of hard to judge them on just that, but also, it's that, and it's also in Explorers of Sky, there's, the Drowsy who's, spoilers for, Explorers of Time, Darkness, and Sky, the, games from, over 10 years ago, but, if you haven't played for whatever reason, the Drowsy that you meet early on ends up, essentially being oh, I lied, I'm betraying you, by the way, and, that's kind of a bad first impression. Birthday Mage, thank you for the raid! Thank you for the raid, we've just gotten started! Welcome, Raiders! Welcome, Raiders! We are just getting started. We are rating every single Pokemon on a tier list. Come on! Bird raid! But yeah, feel free to make yourself comfortable. We're just discussing here with the chill music box. Feel free to give your opinions on the Pokemon in chat. You may sway my decision. They're really nice! Onix is given to Brock as a present, which would be fine if it wasn't so hilarious imagining Onix entering his room without waking Kid Brock up. I think it just kind of okay, given the sheer size of it in the anime, I think it just waited outside. It's just peering through the window Okay. So I actually kind of like Krabby and Kingler. I think they're cool. Hey, Krabs. Came in through the window. It happened in episode... Well, I believe that Brock had missed that. Also had a ribbon on his... That's so cute! Holy heck! I love that! I love that so much. I need to go back and see what episode that is now. Voltorb and Electrode... I like them. I like their concept. But, I don't know. There's just something that's not doing it for me. You know, I will move them up just because we like to do the funny kid bomb on this channel. Execute is fine. Regular Executor is fine. Alolan Executor, however, is so cool. I remember I was at work. I was at work when that was first announced, and I showed it to one of my coworkers. What is this? I love it, but what is this? Cubone. I love Cubone and Marowak. Alolan Marowak is just that little extra bit of cool, though. The Hitmons. Okay, so here's the thing. I know Hitmonlee is, realistically better, but I also really like Hitmonchan. Video titled Brock's Onix Wholesome has the clip. I will be sure to watch it after the stream. The design worked better in the early gens when encountering one instead of an item ball was kind of surprising, but their 90s anime design kind of stands out now. That's fair, yeah. Same with Ghastly. Okay, but it's Ghastly. You can't be upset at Ghastly. Lickitung, I like... Okay. I like it because there's a very specific episode, or a very specific video on on YouTube of I think it was Pokemon Abridged. He got Onyx when he was in 10, implying it was a starter. Nice! That's actually pretty cool to think about. I love both of them for their design. It's just kind of funny that you can tell the early gens by their design vibe. That's also true. I know, like, for I think gens 1 and 2, Sugimori used, like, a completely different, like, watercolor aesthetic for them. And then by Gen 3, he just switched over to, like, the general aesthetic that he uses now. Have a disdain for Ghastly in its line? Oh no! I found an upsetting amount of shiny Ghastly and Haunter. I don't see any issue with that. I don't see anything wrong with that. Oh, but back to Licky Tongue. The reason that I like it is because there's an episode of, like, I think it's Pokemon Abridged or something, where, like, they send out the Licky Tongue, and it just keeps going, Jessie. And I don't know why, it's just funny, because then, like, anytime it eats something, it just screams max volume. But then when it's just talking normally, it just goes, Jessie. Gen 1 remade as Arceus? Oh no. I have not seen it. I'm gonna have to take a look at that as well. Fail the shiny Gengar raid in Violet because they don't sparkle? No! Oh, that's upsetting. Oh no. Coughing. Coughing. I like wheezing slightly more than coughing. I think that's it. I think another one of my first Pokemon cards is a wheezing card, so that might be part of the reason. Fan-made video highlight of the UI and gameplay of Arceus, but the original watercolor style of Gen 1 concept art. That'd be so cool. Please show me that if you can, Brad. Rhyhorn is cool. I like Rhydon a lot. Rhydon is very cool. Chansey's cool. I like Chansey. It's cool. Tangle's alright. Mega Kangaskhan I like just because it's so funny that, like, they just gave it the ability. And Kangaskhan just became a nightmare for everyone. Have some ghastly trauma. What am I about to see? Oh. Oh, shoot, why does that egg look like Peter Griffin? Please explain. Harsey, Seadra is another one that's going up for me, personally. Oh, she will now never unsee the fact that that looks like Peter Griffin. I like Starmie a lot. Starmie is very cool. I love that in the anime, Staryu's voice, like the thing that it says when you send it out, it's just, ha! Like, I don't know why, that's just so perfect to me. Yeah. Ah! Oh, you can't do that! You can't scare me like that. That's not okay. What do you mean kink tailors? No, we're just rating our favorite Pokemon. Mr. Mime's going here. Galarian Mr. Mime I like a little more. Scyther is so cool. I don't understand. Smasher Pass 1. I don't think that's the kind of stream that I'm gonna do. Me specifically, but eventually. Jinx, it's alright. I like Electabuzz a lot. It's another one of those Pokemon that I got in the early card, like my first card pack. It was so good. Was hit by oh no, I'm sorry, Rocket. We're rating just like our favorite Pokemon. Its stat total doesn't change when it evolves. Wait, actually? I could have sworn, like, everything went up, but its speed dropped, and that was just what it was. Let me look. Because now I'm curious. joking. They're actually the same. What? You are kidding me. Even for Cleavor. Even for Cleavor. Those are not evolutions. They're side grades. You're joking. My voice is a little deeper than usual? I think I remember someone saying that at the end of last stream. It might be a thing with the mic. I might have to replug it. Scyther just goes sideways, yes! Let me think. I may have to readjust my mic, yeah. I don't want to do that in the middle of the stream though, but thank you for bringing it to my attention, because now I know that this is apparently a consistent thing. So let's see. Magmar. Magmar's alright. I like Pinsir's fine. I like Mega Pinsir. I like Mega Pinsir though. It's very cool. Is this tier list based on wood? It is not based on wood! This is not a wood tier list. This is not the type of stream that we're doing today! Salty, no! You can't say that! Oh, you know what I think? My nose might be a little stuffed. That might be it. Oh boy, it could be? Oh no! All I need is Aurum say wood to Pinsir. No! I will tell you what. I'll tell you what, right? Maybe we'll make a sub goal for it. Maybe we'll make a sub goal, and it won't be this stream, but it'll be a stream at some point in the future, where we'll do that sort of thing. How do I set a sub goal? Help. How do I set a sub goal? Hold on. I don't know how. The deluxe belt is so nice. Yes, they're so cool. How do I put this? I may be acting a bit more lewd than usual. Try to stay calm. It's okay. It's okay. But now, like, I don't know how to set a sub goal. Otherwise, I would absolutely set one to be like, hey, like, 20 subs from now we'll do it. But I don't know how to measure that. I don't know how to set that up. Let's see if I can look through, like, the widgets and stuff. Let me see. There we go. Hold on, I think I have it. Alright, so we are currently at... Yeah, you know what? We're currently at 86. Where should I put it? Where should I put it? We're gonna put it right here, right? How do I remove the end date? I'm just gonna set it for the end of the year. That's what we're gonna do. Alright, so there it keeps snapping, I'm going to cry. You know what? There it is. It's gonna be over the thing. You guys see it? Head pat! Hello, Solar Pluto! Welcome to the stream! game, we're currently ranking our favorite Pokemon, and I've just set a subscriber goal for chat. If we somehow reach 100 total subs, we will at some point in the future do a elude Pokemon tier list. Stream, yeah. Thank you, Rocket. It's not showing up super well. Do I have a background? I'm not very smart. I don't think you guys have realized this. Let's see. Is this a bit more visual, like this setup here? 34 is the funniest internet number. Oh no! You want 34 more subs? Fine, we're gonna set it to 34 more. There we go. That's our goal. Aurum 34. What do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, so 34 subs from now we'll do the tier list. If we're doing a stream like that, I just have a record saying myself saying pass on loop about 1,016 times. Put it back to 100. But 34 is the funny number, right? Better idea. First show an empty list and say this is the wood list. It's almost an almost full list of pass ones. A single one that says this is the nebulous third category. Oh, I love that. I love that idea so much. Are smart, but skills don't apply to streaming. I'm not smart. You can't prove it. I think all of the regular forms of Tauros are cool. I think they're just neat. I love Magikarp and Gyarados though. So we're gonna put those there. I love Lapras as well. Lapras is super cool. I think Ditto is neat, as well. And do not hold on, wait. What this one is for, well, you know, if you know, you know. And do not elaborate. It's a surprise tool that'll help us later. I like this phrase because it suggests that streaming is like contacting an elder. Hello, I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right here. Eevee is awesome. All of the evolutions are going into best tier. Even the silly partner Eevee, because I love Eevee. I love Eevee. I love the evolutions. Porygon's going and it's cool. Because it deserves it, honestly, after all this time. How do I set what the subscriber goal is for?
Hey guys, did you know
Oh,
that
no!
Vaporeon is very cool?
I got pranked. I got pranked. I thought it was gonna read out the whole copy pasta and I was about to cry! Aurum likes Vaporeon sus is not sus! All of the evolutions are gonna be up here. What did I think I was gonna say? Oshi, unless you've forgotten, I had to read it. I had to read it because of April Fool's Day. Well, I didn't, but, you know. I had to look at it. Chat does anything. Stop! Did I have a loot? No! Did you know in terms of fame, your male and female Pokemon drops dead from sin? Porygon is very nice. Love digital derpy graphics boy, especially with Hyper Beam and Arceus. Yes! Omanyte and Amistar are also going up there because Tentacle Boys. Also Kabuto and Kabutops because I really like Kabutops a lot. Aerodactyl is cool. Same with Mega Aerodactyl. I love Snorlax. I love him. Look at him. What a guy. The legendary birds in general, I think, are just gonna go in, like, cool tier. I just like them. They're appealing. They appeal to me. I like Chunky Bot. That is a way that can be interpreted. Also, the entire Dratini Dragonair Dragonite line is also going into best. I love that. Also, every Mewtwo. God dang it! We can't have this many consecutively. We get to 200 subs. You have to read the breeding copy pasta on Twitter. You know what? At 200 subs, I will consider it. Yes, sure. What other way? What do you mean? Aerodactyl's part of the theory that Mega Evolution is based on reactivating recessive traits. That's honestly an interesting theory. I actually like that. The only thing is, though, I guess because of, like, X and Y, yeah, that makes sense. Because it's, like, genetics. Mew is also going up there. Chikorita and Meganium are alright, but Bayleaf is probably one of my favorite middle stage. I think Johto had a lot of good middle stage Pokemon, actually. I think that's a fair assessment to make. Like, look at, they're so cool. I do like slightly sleepy Typhlosion though. That one in particular. Roaring Moon adds to the theory since it resembles Mega Salamence so much. Yeah, Iron Valiant is also supposed to be Mega Gardevoir and Gallade. Like, Mega specifically. Because it has the blades coming out of its elbows. Or, it has, like, the pink blades for its elbows. And it has, like, the dress. Totodile is a very good. Croconaw is also a very good. Feraligatr is also a very good. Sentret is good. I don't need to explain it. I do not need to explain it. In fact, I can probably pull up the song. Where is it? Unless it already played. It might have already played. We'll get to the song. We're gonna get to the song eventually. The future paradoxes are oh, that's right. Those are from the future. I forgot. No, Gardevoirs are Pokemon voice. Do you think any Pokemon? Okay, actually, no. That is the case. I think certain Azurils will, like, I think it's like, what is it? 1 in 3 Azurils will change their gender when they evolve or something, right? It's something like that. Because of how the ratios were coded in for the Pokemon? I think so. Hoot Hoot's alright, Noctowl's alright. I don't have an opinion on these. Spinarak and Ariados are cool. Crobat is very cool, though. Crobat is very cool. I love it. Chinchou, I like Chinchou and I like Lantern. That's a personal... Okay, spiky-eared Pichu is technically another thing. Azurill and Marill have different male-female ratios, so some could change gender. They no longer do? Oh! Okay. Thank you for fact-checking that. I don't have that big of an opinion on a lot of the baby Pokemon. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Transgender Pokemon exist too. We just been tomboy Pokemon too, and we just need tomboy Pokemon and it'll be perfect. Yeah. Yeah. Well, what about female Machamps? What about female Machamps? Does that count? Alright. Togepi and Togetic are going here. Just if for nothing else, because of the anime. Natu and Xatu, I don't have any opinion on. The entire Mareep line is going into best. I own him a champ? What do you mean I own him a champ? Can you settle with tomboy Pokemon trainers? We will get to the Pokemon trainers eventually. That's their own list. Oh, she's excited to hear that I own him a champ. I don't own him a champ. I was saying that, hey, if we're considering, like, if male Gardevoirs are considered femboy Pokemon, does that make female Machamps tomboy Pokemon, right? Female Geodudes provide that proves that dude is gender neutral. Yes. Rock individual. This mineral person. What about female Mr. Mime? I think Mr. Mime's gender ratio is only male. I know there are certain Pokemon that have their gender ratios locked so that they're only male or only female. And I believe Mr. Mime is one of them. I could be wrong though, but someone fact check me on that. Let's see. Mega Ampharos is also going up there as well. I don't make the rules. I simply enforce them. I love Blossom. I think Blossom is very cool. 50-50. You really? Hold on. Since when? Has this always been the case? You are joking! All of the gender-locked Pokemon, and you choose Mr. Mime shall not be one of them. Alright, Color me surprised. Color me surprised. Meryl. Meryl's fine. I like Azumarill a little. Mr. Rhyme is also a 50-50. I don't understand. I don't. I also don't understand why only Nidoran female can breed. Not Nidorina, not Nidoqueen. Someone explain it to me. Please. Sudowoodo, I like Sudowoodo. I think he's a goofy guy. I like it. Okay. The fact that, like, certain Pokemon, like, even in the older games, have unique overworld interactions, I think is a big way that some of them stand out for me. Like, Snorlax would probably stand out regardless, because it's just so good. Look at him. He's so cool, and he's so huggable, and he does so many good things. But then, like, Sudowoodo, like, there's the little, like, the strange little wiggling tree, and it's so cute. I love it. I'm absolutely gonna remember it because of that. Politoed, I like that Politoed is a very unique deviation from the Poliwag line. I like it. The entire Hoppip line is going, and I love it. There is no further explanation needed, Your Honor. Apom. Apparently it was lore that Nidorina and Nidoqueen became infernal in evolution before Gold and Silver. Huh? Weird. Don't mind the fact that some Pokemon are just human remains. We'll get to them. Okay, so hear me out. Sunkern is actually kind of cool. Like, Sunflora's alright. But as someone who played a lot of Pokeathlon in Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, Sunkern, for no reason, has, like, amazing Pokeathlon stats. I love Yanma. Yanma's a great Pokemon. Okay, here we go. Where? There. In fact, where is he? Where is the boy? I know. I know what I must do now. Hold on. For lowest base stat total.
While on the topic of weird breedings, how do people breed phantom?
How do people breed phantom? What do you mean? Like the... Oh. Oh. I see what you mean, Oshi. Yeah, I was just thinking about it. I was like, oh, right. Also Yamask. Yamask as well. Yeah, Yamask and Phantom, there's definitely some implications if you're just making a bunch of them randomly. More evolutions. Oh, I forgot. Borgar! There he is! Murkrow's cool. Slowking is a member of the Slowpoke family, therefore and thusly. Mischievous is another one I actually really like. My first memory of seeing like Mischievous in anything, because for some reason they were like, oh yeah, you know Mischievous, you know, like the only other ghost type Pokemon in Gold, Silver, and Crystal besides the like Gengar line. Let's make her post game along with every dark Pokemon for no reason at all. We're just deciding this for some reason. Okay. So chat. This is unknown. Unknown, in my opinion, is... So here's the deal. This is just 2 Fs. This is 2 Fs. This is going to the bottom of the list. That's another F. We're gonna be here for a while. Props to the tier list creator for identifying the question mark and exclamation unknown from being from Gen 3. That's right! From like the Fire Red Leaf Green post game. How does Ditto crossbreeding work? Okay, so there's soup, alphabet soup. So Ditto crossbreeding. I don't think it does work, does it? I think if anything, you could probably just be like, oh, it's mitosis. If Dittos use transform, they don't match the target's gender. That's true. Ditto don't breed with other Ditto, curious? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Wobbuffet is going in I Love It tier strictly because of the anime. It is carried by that. Girafarig is cool. Pineco and Fortress are alright. Dunsparce is going and I love it. It's Dunsparce. He's just a little guy. Gligar is also going there as well. Ditto can breed with Pokemon that have no identifiable gender. I don't understand. Steelix is kind of but I do like Mega Steelix's design. I have no opinion on Snubbull and Granbull. I think Quillfish is kind of underrated. Just in general. A little bit. Scizor. Scizor. One of the first Pokemon movies I saw. I think I saw the first movie. I, for some reason, have still gone to this day without, like... No, I've seen 2000. What am I talking about? I've seen 2000, but I didn't see it for a while. So I saw the first movie. I essentially skipped 2000 for a long time. And then I've seen the third movie and the Celebi movie. The Celebi movie, I remember I watched when it aired on TV at one point. And Scizor was the coolest dude. He had no reason being this cool. It will refute any and all theories that Ditto is a failed Mew clone. It's a cherry-picked game and lore evidence. I mean, where else can you encounter Ditto? Let me take a look. Routes 34 and 35. That's its own. That's an interesting thing because that's right next to the daycare center. Hold on. Desert Underpass. What? I'm like looking at these and like some of these selections just feel random. What? I don't understand. It's found near Saffron. Can only be found in the mansion in yellow, not in red and blue. Wait, it's found near Saffron in red and blue? Now I need to see this for myself. Oh, that's so weird. Huh. It's also apparently in Rock Tunnel in some versions of the game. Cheat-cats! Do I have the Battle Network Legacy Collection? I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. Oh, Fuchsia, not Saffron. Okay. They are found in various other locations with no connection to Mew or Mewtwo. That's fair. I still like to entertain that theory because of the fact that they can learn Transform and they have the same kind of shinies. I like Shuckle a lot. I also love Heracross. I love, love, love it. And this thing is a line as well. We can't have this constantly being done to me. Teddy Ursa and Ursaring are both very nice. Gen 2 shiny colors were determined by formula, not intentions. Ditto being blue shiny is coincidence. Also, Mewtwo shiny is green, not blue, so the connection breaks. I mean, yeah. But, like, at the same time, like, you can tell that they intentionally, like, changed some of the shinies. Like, Charizard used to be purple, but now it's, like, black and red. But yeah, I see what you mean. Although, to be fair, Mewtwo also can't learn Transform, so... It might just be that they got different. Maybe if you're considering like the genetics of it, the gene that gives Mew its blue pigment when it goes shiny is tied to the gene that allows it to transform. I don't know. Use Buster Max Mode the first game. You can make chips irrelevant. It does 100 times multiplier, not set it to 100 damage. So full power upgraded Buster hit does 500 each and doesn't affect charge shots. Oh, that's too speculative to theorize on. I mean, it's already a theory. It's already a theory. It's just a theory. Chat, what is this Pokemon called? I'm forgetting. You know, if you use Shuckle, that means you unironically use Bidoof. Maybe. Wait, what is this Pokemon called? I forgot. What's its name? Magmag. Yeah. Yeah, I like Magmag. And Magcargo, but yeah. That's the Japanese name. Swinub, Pilot, Swine, they're alright. I like Corsola. I think Corsola is cool. I like that Remoraid is just a gunfish. Can we just get More gunfish in Pokemon. More tank octopus. Actually, it has tentacles, therefore, and thusly. Delibird. I like Delibird. I like Mantine. Skarmory is another one that's very cool. Houndour and Houndoom. I'm going to put them in cool. Same with Mega Houndoom. Okay, so I like, okay, this is going to come up specifically. I think Kingdra's really cool. I like Kingdra a lot. Skarmory and Mantine have the same stat spread, just swapped for physical or special. Oh no, you know it's the best thing? The entire Charizard line and the entire Typhlosion line have the exact same stats. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, their attack, like, Charizard and Typhlosion's attack are the same. Charmeleon and Quilava's stats are the same. Cyndaquil and Charmander's stats are the same. Like, it's... Look at them side by side, they are identical. Phanpy and Donphan, let's go! They're very good. I also do like Porygon too. Stantler was one I hadn't given much thought to, but yeah, it's still kind of alright. Same with Smeargle. Again, I largely don't have an America-specific area and you get more gun Pokemon. Oh no. It's just Mega Blastoise, it's Clawitzer, and it's Remoraid. Yeah, I don't have much of an opinion on most of the baby Pokemon. I like Miltank. Everyone hates Miltank because of Whitney, but first of all, Whitney wasn't that hard, just saying. But I like Miltank. Blissey's fine. We already had the Manhattan region Unova. I mean, yeah, Victini was the Manhattan Project. It's the atom bomb. Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. Most legendaries, I think, are gonna go in, like, it's cool at least. What do you mean Blissey is fine? No, Blissey is fine! The entire Tyranitar line is going in here because I love Tyranitar. It's so cool. Look at him. He's such a cool dude! Let's see. Lugia? Hello? So, I got a question, chat. We're gonna go for each game, and I wanted to know which version of the game you picked. Because, like, realistically, in most cases, it doesn't have bearing on a lot. Aside from, like, what Pokemon you find, and, like, in a couple of them, like, some minor story stuff. But, like, so, for Red and Blue, or Red and Green, or Fire Red Leaf Green, which one did you guys pick? I, personally... always went with the red one. Where did Celebi go? Where did I just drop Celebi? Want more Pokemon based off of American cultures and mythology? Wait a minute. Like Native American or like Johnny Appleseed? Had yellow, that's fair. Oh, she doesn't like yellow because apparently a lot of people encounter glitches with the game, but I never encountered any glitches. Had both at launch? Oh, man. Trico is cool. Sceptile is cool. But hear me out. Grovyle, though. Yellow is broken to hell and back. Torchic, Combuskin. Blaziken is just a little extra bit cool. Not applicable, not applicable. Sapphire, fire red, diamond, heart gold. White, black, 2. X, alpha, sapphire, moon, ultra moon, sword, and violet. Grovyle is playing Charizard without the wings. That is slander! That is slander! He helped save the timeline! He did not risk his life. He did not risk his life to stop Dialga from having a heart attack for you to say he's Charizard without wings. So is red and blue. Yellow attempted to fix some of the errors. You know, it's just a very flawed gen. I mean, yeah, but apparently, like, there's a lot more glitches that came about in yellow, but yeah. All of it, I want Paul Bunyan and the Babe. The Wendigos. The entire Mudkip line is going into best. I'm sorry. It just is. This really is the Pokemon of all time. I'm just saying. How does Spot a Mystery Dungeon fan loves Grovyle? Absolutely, I wear that badge with honor. I actually like Poochyena and Radiana. I think they're cool. Zigzagoon, the Zigzagoon line as well, I think is very cool. They're just little guys. They're goofy little dudes. Wurmple and the, like, 2, like, cocoon forms are alright. He risked an arm... what? He risked an arm and most never risked his life? What do you mean? What do you mean? I am upset. Grovyle was literally willing to undo his own existence for a second. Well, thank you! Thank you! Bird knows what's up! Hello, Cardi! You didn't spell out the unknowns at least. Yeah, they're just in alphabetical order. Why would I do anything else? That's the entire conflict of the third game. Yeah. Beautifly. Beautifly and Dustox I think are particularly cool. As well as the entire Lotad line. I love them. We are currently, like, partway through Gen 3, and this is already massive. C-Dot and Nuzleaf are alright. I like Shiftry a lot, though.
Grovyle? More like Grovyle.
Oh! I'm hurt. My soul is hurt. Oshi has demolished my soul, and I am very upset now. I'm going to cry. It's gonna happen. Grovyle didn't disappear, so he didn't risk any. What do you mean? What do you mean? That's like saying you don't have a bullet in your arm. You didn't risk getting shot at. You didn't know actual God would spare him. Yeah. Oh, I am. My everything is hurt by that. That's like saying, I'm upset. That's like saying Ash didn't risk anything when he got turned to stone by Mewtwo because he got turned back at the end of it. Alright, Wingull and Pelipper are going in I Love It for personal reasons. As is, like, all of the Ralts Pokemon. They're so cool and I love them. Actually, I would argue that they're both Gardevoir and Gallade are the best. They're really good. I like them both.
Didn't Mewtwo reset everything so that never happened?
No! Wait. Wait, hold on. Did he... I think he... Well, no, because, like... I think he just wiped everyone's memories. Like, I'm pretty sure the clone Pokemon still exist, but... Now I need to look this up. Hold on. Wait a minute. Now, this is gonna drive me up the wall. Hold on. Yeah, okay. So the events of the movie happened. The events of the movie happened. He just erased everyone's memories when they were done. Actually, I forgot the letter. Yeah, no, because he put them back and just wiped all their memories because he says, hey, I'm gonna go find a spot for the clones and me to, like, live. Ash risked his life. Grovyle was only acting to save its life and nothing. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you... How do you in the same sentence say Ash risked his life to, like, protect Pikachu, and then Grovyle, like, not knowing that he's going to come out of it safe, essentially is like, hey, I'm gonna like, you know, like, there are so many points. There's so many points where it's like, oh yeah, we have to specifically attack when the Sableye are about to, like, slash through the ropes, but, like, also slash through our skin, or, like, the part with Dusknoir where he's like, we're going back to the future, and also all the Pokemon in the future are probably gonna kill us, also, like, what? Grovyle was willing to undo its existence, to have never been born, to leave no visible trace of its existence. On the other hand, Ash, do you remember when you risked your life to stop Mewtwo? What are you talking about? I never did that. Ash was protecting his pet, another life, only Grovyle's life was in... The entire timeline was in danger! Are you crazy? Literally every Pokemon on Earth was in danger because Dialga was having a heart attack! Kid-Bomb! What do you mean? What do you mean only Grovyle's life was in danger? I'm gonna go crazy. I need to fill out more of this list. Even humans are in danger. Your character from those games also resolved to undo the time freezing. Same with Celebi. Yeah. I like the slacking line as well. That timeline, there's more timeline, only Grovyle was at risk of not existing. What do you mean only Grovyle was at risk of not existing? How about every other Pokemon in his timeline? What do you mean? Your character, the player was from that timeline. The player's existence gets erased because they fixed the timeline. And then Dialga says, you know what? You fixed the timeline. As a result, I'm going to reward you by letting you be alive. What do you mean? I like Nincada, I like Ninjaska, I like Spinja, they're cool. Same with, like, Loudon and all those. Never played Pokemon until Legends Arceus! I'm gonna scream. What's gonna happen? I'm gonna scream on stream. I've done it several times, but this time I'm gonna point it out specifically. I like Makuhita and Hariyama, I think they're cool. They're very cool, actually. Baby Pokemon. Don't care. Those passes alright. It's me. Grove Island Selby thought they would watch the sunrise and cease to be as the new timeline was born. Gosh, Explorers of Sky is such a good game! Okay, I love Sableye as well. I feel like, oh, she's gonna just post a meme, or someone's gonna post a meme of just a picture of me, like, having a mental breakdown over somebody. Saying that Grovile didn't risk his life for the timeline. This kids is how people on the internet can argue about something they know nothing about. Oy, oy, oy. Speaking of arguing about things, let's talk about the latest episode of Ruby. Oh, chat, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I like playing Charizard. This is absolutely true. Really puts the willful in willful ignorance. Let's not talk about the latest episode of Ruby. My favorite part is dying from tonal whiplash. You need to catch up on Ruby. Alright, so here's the entire plot. So Ruby goes into the Blaze Blue world, and Ragna's like, hey, I'm not supposed to exist, why are you here? And then Yunarakami from Persona shows up and says, Persona. And then Hyde from Under Night is like, hey, nobody else knows who I am. People have turned the T scene into a new meme format. Oh no. Ruby seems like something I'm fine with never getting into. That is a completely fair assessment at this point. Hyde is just happy to be there. He does not know what's going on. He wants to go back to school. Okay, actually, you know what? Pustle and Minen remind me of the first Pokemon Ranger games. I like that. These ones, however, I have absolutely no opinion on. Roselia is fine. Wait. Chat, what is this one's name? Hold on. Wait. I'm blanking. I'm blanking super hard. What is its name? Hyde. I should go to school, but like half my school wants me dead. Yeah, there's like this super religious girl who has a stand, and there's like this really edgy guy that like can bloodbend and stuff. And I think Spider-Man is also one of my classmates. And like then there's like a couple years below me, there's this one like weirdly French girl who like is really bad at talking. And then like there's, I don't know what this one other girl with the green hair is doing at night, but I don't think it's kosher. I think it was Gokulin. Yes, it's Gokulin. Only have chat open now. Grovile was never a risk. And I left when it started talking about Ruby. Oh my gosh. This is it. I'm suing Ruby for damages. They have officially permanently damaged the brand of this channel. Carvon is fine. Sharpedo's like actually like at the top of like it's alright. Like it's just barely not enough for me. Marinum. That's its evolution's name. Whalmer and Wailord are cool, if only just because big. I think I had a camera up on my most recent Sapphire playthrough, and that was kind of interesting. Torkoal. I like Torkoal. I like specifically Ash's Torkoal from the anime. Yeah, and then Akatsuki showed up randomly, like way late into Ruby, and was like, I'm voiced by Keiji Tang. I also have a taser suit. And then, what's her name from Senran Kagura showed up and was like, this isn't a I am not from a fighting game. Why am I here? And then Arcana Heart, Heart I know from Arcana Heart showed up and said, I have a completely different art style from everyone in this game. I remember watching some of Ruby Season 1, thinking it was about one thing, hearing about it, finding out it was about something else. Now it is aggressively existing. That is the that is the best way to describe it. Torkoal is cool because he made his way into competitive somehow. I mean, yeah, he's got Drought, he's got Rapid Spin, Stealth Rock, Yawn. He's got a bunch of stuff. Splink. I love the Flag Online. I love the Flag Online. They're all going into best. Let's see. Cacnea. Cacnea's alright. Swablu. Swablu's cute. I like Altaria too. Cloud. Yeah. They have the ability Cloud 9 too, I believe. Zangoose. Zangoose looks really cool, but I remember absolutely zero about it. I'm pretty sure it's entirely defined by its existence with Seviper and the fact that it has worse guts. Like, it's just guts, but worse. I don't know how. I don't know why they made a specific ability for it. It doesn't make sense. Lunatone and Solrock, yeah. I like Barboach. I think Barboach and Whiscash are cool. They're cool dudes. I think Whiscash sits, like, just outside of, like, the realm of, like, oh, this Pokemon's actually, like, super good. Because, like, it learns a lot of, like, unusual moves. I think it learns, like, Wild Charge and Dragon Dance, which are both moves that, like, at a glance I would not expect it to know. I love Corphish and Crawdon. I think they're very cool. Crawdon especially. Whiscash ate a Master Ball in the anime, that's right. And I don't think that episode aired in America because of some stuff related to earthquakes, right? I think so. I like Baltoy and Claydol. I think they're cool. I love Laleep and Cradily. They are going into best. We may at this point actually have more Pokemon into best than we do in like a regular. I love it. Oh no, we're one line of Pokemon behind. Anorith and Armaldo are cool. Feebas and Milotic are another the best. We are not even halfway through, chat. How do we feel? Oh, it's only been a little over an hour, huh? All forms of cast form just go here. I'm sorry. No Sandstorm cast form. Get it out of here. I like Kecleon. I think he's a cool little guy. I like Shuppet and Bannet. I think they're going here. It took 3 tries to make a physical attacking ghost-type Pokemon. Yeah. 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 I think they actually just forgot. I think they forgot that Ghost was a physical type. Because, like, doesn't Shadow Ball drop special defense for no reason? I mean, it goes to physical types, then made only special attack and ghost. Yeah, it dropped special defense. I think Crunch also dropped physical defense, despite Dark being a special type as well. Which I think is just extra fun. Ghost as a type was a hot mess, and then Scarlet and Violet happened and became one of the best types until they banned half the Pokemon. Speaking of ghost types, I actually like the Duskull line quite a bit. Almost every ghost move became special after the split, except for like, yeah, Shadow Punch, I think. A lot of the physical ghost moves are new. Like Shadow Claw, I'm pretty sure was new. What else? Shadow Sneak, I think, was also new. Yeah. It was supposed to be a super type, strong against psychic, weak to none. The only ghost type was a fixed damage. No, because there was also Lick, remember? Lick, what do you call it? Lick it with base power 20. But then also all the ghost types in Gen 1 were poison, so they were weak to psychic anyway. And I think they goofed in the first games and made it so that, Ghost actually didn't affect psychic or something. I think. Yeah, it was ridiculous. Yeah, absolutely. Tropius. Chimeco. Absol's another one that I really like. I really love this one. I need a way to have them like have the Pokemon on the side, so I can get to them faster. Lick was the only ghost move that actually did damage. Gen 1, so many types had weak moves, like 20 or 40 base power. How much, like, didn't Bubble have base 20 power? I think it still might. And then they had Constrict, which is just worse Bubble because it can't hit anything super effective even. Only other Gen 1 ghost moves were Nightshade and Confuse Ray, yeah. Oh boy. Did you know that about 55% of people get confused by what Supersonic does? Welcome back, Rocket! We're a little bit of a ways through. We're making silly jokes. God damn it! What does Supersonic do? Well, it's kind of hard to explain. I feel like even if I did, like, I think like roughly 55% of people would be confused by it. I'm sorry, Fred. You'll hit yourself if I explain it. Yep. Explain? Alright, so these are really good jokes. Okay, so here we go. So Supersonic is a move in Pokemon, right? And, so basically what it does, is, like, some of the time it works, some of the time it doesn't. But when it does, it gives the opponent a status, but sometimes it doesn't, but sometimes it does, you know? About, like, it is a normal move, but, you can use it, 20 times or 32 times at max PP, but, like, it's kind of hard to explain. I hope I'm not, like, mixing you up or anything. Does that make sense? I hope it does make sense, because it's hard. It's hard because, like, 55% of the time Supersonic confuses people. In case anyone is wondering, I do feel very proud of myself for that. Also, yes, I like the Metagross line more than the Salamence line. I'm just saying. Okay, here they are, the boys, the individuals that communicate, the Reggies. Alright, Latias. Latias. I like Latias and Latios, including their Megas are kind of boring, because it's just the same thing twice, basically. But, like, yeah. They speak Enchanting Table. I dipped my iPhone in an audio file of a Reggie's mouth, of a Reggie talking, and that started charging. Of how by lore the answer to who created the world is 4 guys named Reggie. Well, now isn't it 6? Because they got the other 2. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's 6 Reggies. Kyogre and Groudon are probably some of my favorite legendary designs. Rayquaza as well, but I like Kyogre and Groudon slightly more. Yeah, new Reggies drop. We'll be getting to them, don't worry. I will say though, Mega Rayquaza is still really, really nice. I like it. It's got that whole like Shenron aesthetic, and I love it. I love it so much. Alright, Jirachi. Jirachi was another one that had a really good movie, actually. Deoxys as well. I like all the Deoxys forms about the same, if I'm being perfectly honest. And no, the Deoxys forms are not, they are not purely aesthetic, because not only do they have different stats, they have different move pools. Amused by the knowledge that most people forget that Groudon's lines glow blue in the mirror, and to mirror Kyogre's lines glowing red. I think that's really cool. I always like that. It is a shame that it doesn't show nearly as easily, but I like that nonetheless. Oh, I'm not doing those. Nah, those two are the same thing. Alright. Turtwig. I like Turtwig. Groudle, I could... Alright, Chimcharm, Inferno, and Ferneep. There we go. I think all the Sinnoh starters are they're just good. They're just pretty good. Grottle's just the kind of, like, weird little... Like, I don't dislike Grottle. It's just a little unusual. Best regional bird line. By a wide margin. Not the biggest fan of the Gen 4 starters. They don't connect as much as the other gens. That's fair. I think all of these are just solid designs. Like, I think the color balance is nice. The general, like, the design is straightforward. It's not, like, overly complicated, but it's not, like, overly simple. It hits, like, that exact perfect balance where it's like, okay, Empoleon is a penguin, but it's got, like, the blade wings and the claws. And it's got, like, a little Triton on its head, but it's not, like... It's not, like, a massive deviation from what, like, the default penguin appearance would be. Or, like, Infernape's got, like, fire hair. And then, like, these, like, Sun Wukong style, like, pads on his knees and his shoulders and his hands. But it's not, like, massively deviating. Do you enjoy that it's based on Sun Wukong? Yeah, see? Bidoof. Bidoof is good. I like Bidoof a lot. Like, even memes aside, I really enjoy Bidoof and Bibarel. So, here's the thing, chat. I hate to do this. I think we might have to, like, call this halfway. And I absolutely hope the page data for this saves. Because if not, I'm probably gonna cry. I think we're gonna cut it off at Gen 4. And then probably another stream in the future we'll do Gens 5 through 9. And I say 5 through 9 because like relatively, like, look how small Gen 6 is in comparison to some of the other ones. I'll save the picture for this one because otherwise it's also just going to be too big regardless. But we'll finish off Gen 4 and then we'll probably call the stream there and then we'll do the actual characters another time because oh boy, I forgot how many of them there are. Not numerically. I know how many there are numerically, but just in terms of sheer quantity. Gen 6, 7, and 8 were pretty tiny. I think Gen 8 actually had like a good expansive Pokemon, all things considered. I love the Luxray line. The Luxray line's another really good one. I think Luxray itself just, like, barely bumps up into the best for me. Badoo is alright. Again, no major opinion on baby Pokemon. Roserade's pretty cool, though. Cranidos and Rampardos. I want to like them. I love fossil Pokemon. But, like, for some reason, the Gen 4 fossils just feel like... they feel like they're missing something, you know? Like, just ever so slightly. I don't know what it is. What is that? What is this? Is this Cloakless Burmy? No. We're just... Because regular Burmy doesn't actually change type. That being said, I do like Burmy's gimmick. And I like that the Wormadams actually change when they, like, lock in their type. I think that's cool. Unfortunately, obviously, Mothim isn't afforded the same sort of thing. That's a nude Burmy. I wish I didn't see that today. Regular Combi, I'm not a big fan of. Evolvable Combi is pretty epic, and I like Vespiquen. Hachirisu cool. I love Weasel and Floatzel. Okay, hold on. This is like consistent. This is making me want to play Gen 4 again, and because, like, for the sake of content that I can actually record, I am unfortunately considering now playing Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Alright, Cherubi's fine. I like Cherim, though. I love Cherim's design. BDSP is fine, just not great. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. We have to consider that it's playing Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, or the opportunity cost of playing, like, any other Pokemon game. Or any other Pokemon game for the Switch. I think, if anything, I'd honestly like to go over Let's Go. Just because I have never played Let's Go, and I'm afraid that it's either going to be great, like, just, like somehow it's going to be great, or it's just going to be horrible. And I have no clue which one it's going to be. I like Shellos and I like Gastrodon. There we go. Ambipom I personally don't care for. Drifloon and Drifloon are cool. Again, it's like that sort of thing where, like, because they have that unique interaction where you find the Drifloon on Friday, I have it, it's fine, but very different. Worst part is no Safari Zone! Wait, So what do they have in place of the Great Marsh? Or did they just close it off again? I'd be very upset if they just closed it off. I like the bunny ring line. I think they're cool. You link your Pokemon Go account. I'm upset. Was it actually worthless? Oh gosh. Miss Maggie's is... Where's Mischievous? I think I've heard Mischievous here, right? Or, like, one above? Yeah. Honchkrow is cool. I like Honchkrow a lot. I like how, like, okay, without looking it up, chat, I want you to guess how fast Perugly is. What do you think Perugly's base speed is? Chat, did you guess 112? Because I'm completely honest with you, this has, like, higher than, like, the, like, competitive speed standard. And I find that hilarious. Chingling, Stunky, Skuntank. Yeah. I like Bronzor and Bronzong. I think they're cool. Bonsly is one of the few baby Pokemon I kind of care for, alongside mine Junior, and it's literally just because of the anime. For different reasons, though. Happy is alright. I like Chatot a lot. I think Chatot is very underrated. Chatot is the Pokemon that can get you guaranteed shinies, technically. Spiritomb, I like... Okay, again, more to the point, Spiritomb stands out because it's one of those, like, weird interact Pokemon where you have to, like, focus on getting it. So again, like... Yeah. Giblebite and Garchomp. I'm actually not... Like, the Garchomp line is cool, don't get me wrong. But, like, I don't like it as much as most of the other pseudos. I don't know why. I like Munchlax. Okay. So I want to bring this up because I tweeted this like I think like half a year ago, and I don't think anybody, like, aside from like one or two people, got an explanation for it. I completely out of context tweeted Munchlax is pretty hot, and the reason for it is because in one of, like, those old like, magazines that had the advertisement for, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. I'm pulling it up right now. Where is it? The characters are talking about trading Pokemon. And the one girl says, I'll trade you my Weavile for Munchlax. And the girl says, Munchlax is pretty hot. Try again. You can't make this up. You cannot. This is actually what it read, like, in the magazine ad. Oh boy. Riolu and Lucario, you already know they're going in the best. It's Goku. It is Goku. It's literally Goku. There he is. He's voiced by Goku. He shoots Hadoukens like Goku. It's Hadoukens like Goku, therefore is Goku. I like the hippopotas line. It's cool. I'm gonna actually bump it up a little more. I think the hippopotas line also has some of the like largest gender dimorphism in Pokemon, outside of literally just being technically a different species with different stats and move pool and abilities and stuff. Like it is the most significant purely aesthetic gender appearance difference in Pokemon, I think. I love Skorupi and Drapion. I love them so much. I think the final fight, the final battle with Paul and Ash, where his Drapion is just wrecking house for like a good part of the fight, is probably one of my favorite battles in the Pokemon anime as well. Krogunk is very cool. I like him. Toxicroak. Okay, so fun fact. For a while, I tried to like imitate the Toxicroak sprite, but he has those claws in the middle. So I would just be like flipping people off. And then I was like, oh wait, hold on. That actually looks bad. I've thought about this for 2 seconds. Carnivine. I could never figure out what Carnivine did, like, in terms of battling. Finneon the Minion. Dang, the things we almost got. No. Mantike, it's a baby Pokemon, it's fine. Snover and Abomasnow, they're alright. I like the Obama Snow jokes that were made. There's Weavile, there she is! Or he. But, I mean, the eyelashes and the fact that, like, because in most cases, so here's the thing, in most cases with Pokemon anime, unless they're specified otherwise, I think most people will assume that the Pokemon are the same gender as the user, because I think that's what the games do, right? I could be wrong. But, the 2 Weaviles used by the one girl in the Lucario movie, I always assumed they were female, mainly because of, like, the defined eyelashes, but, you know. I think realistically at this point I could probably look them over. They're actually probably male, because I think Weavile also has the dimorphism, so let me check. Does it? It might not. Oh, it does. Alright, now I gotta look this up. That is actually super hard to call. I think her Weavile are actually male. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I have retroactively, like, realized something. Oh no. Uh-oh. I've made a mistake. Okay, that's another thing. There's an absolutely stupid joke with Licky Licky in one of the Pokemon movies. In the Darkrai movie, there's a Licky Licky owned by one of the characters named Baron Alberto. The reason he is called that, and the reason that he turns into Licky Licky halfway through the movie, is because Baron Alberto's Pokemon, Licky Licky, in Japan is called Beroberto. It's... Riparian is going up there too. I finally realized, like, I was, like, sitting in my room one day, and then it all came together, and I was like, oh, I'm going to cry. I like Tangrowth. Tangrowth is cool. Electivire is so cool. Electivire and Magmortar are both very cool, now that I think about it. But still, oh man, oh man. I like Togekiss a lot as well. Yanmega is very cool. I like Yanmega. More evolutions! Gliscor is another one that I really like. Really like. There he is. Mamoswine I think is kind of underrated. Porygon Z is super cool. I love Gallade. I love the entire, that entire evolutionary family. I think they're super cool. Probopass is just a goofy guy with his mini noses, so he's just going there. Oh, I went too far. Dusknoir. What a good villain. Frostlass. Frostlass is going there. Rotom. I love Rotom. I love all of the Rotom forms. They're all going there. However, there is a single Rotom form that I have beef with. There is a single one. And I will... For some people, they might be able to figure out immediately. For other people, it might require a bit of explanation. I'm also not going to be touching the appliance Rotoms, not like the actual ones, but like the Rotom Dex, or the Rotom Phone, or the Rotom Bike, or the Rotomi. I'm not going to touch those, just because that's just a regular Rotom as far as we're aware. However, Rotom Fan is an electric flying Pokemon. Is an electric flying Pokemon with the ability Levitate. Huh? What do you mean? Why does it have Levitate? It's already a flying type. I don't understand. I like the Lake Legendaries. I like the Lake Trio. I like Mesprit especially, though. Mesprit gets an extra point from me, personally. I like Dialga and Palkia. Not so much their origin forms. Their origin forms look a little silly, and I thought they were fake the first time I saw them. Heatran's cool. I love Regigigas. I love Regigigas for so many reasons. He's such a meme. He will wait patiently for his revenge. Giratina's origin form is the only one that looks better than its altered form. I'm just saying. Cresselia's alright. Fiona, I'm gonna be honest. It's just worse Manaphy. I like Manaphy a lot. Like, Manaphy's super cool, but like, Fiona is just worse Manaphy. Let's be honest. Darkrai is super cool. I hate that Smeargle is the reason that its signature move got nerfed. Regular Shaman is alright. Sky Shaman's a little cooler, though. I'm not classifying every Arceus form. It is just a different type. That is all that changes. That said, regular Arceus is super cool. This is going to be our list, chat. At least for the first 4 gens. This is quite big. And so from here, obviously not going to be the exact next stream, but at some point in the future we're going to pick up with these, and we're going to do gens 5 through 9, and then another stream after that we're probably going to do all of the characters. I am hoping that the site saves the data for this, like the answers that I've given, so that I can just continually add to it. If not, oh well. Thank you to everyone who stopped by. Thank you to all the chatters. Thank you to Birdmage for the raid. Thank you to Oshi for the various bits doing silly text-to-speech. Thank you to lurkers as well. We're gonna see who we can raid now. Keep it going. We're gonna raid Ori. And we're gonna send you that guys there, and I am hoping that you'll all treat her nicely.